Good afternoon, Nigerians. Good afternoon, Africans. Good afternoon from wherever you are. My name is Pastor Paula Maya, and welcome to Conversations with PPM. Today, just as I promised you, I'm bringing you a very juicy topic that would not only entertain you, but also educate you. I have with me in the house a very beautiful, intelligent, elegant, and sociable lady who has given her time to educating and training the girl child. Please, without further ado, put your hands together as I welcome the very beautiful Deaconess Goodness Sarah Oze. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually thought it was almost going to be impossible to have you because of your very busy schedule, but I truly appreciate the fact that you're here. It means so much to me, and of course to my viewers and returning subscribers. Thank you very much, ma.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Ma'am, there's something that I would want you to enlighten us more on today. Because of your trainings and how widely read you are, I know that you must have encountered people who are in abusive relationships. And the sad thing is that most persons are in an abusive relationship without them knowing that this relationship is abusive and toxic. Please, ma'am, I would want you to educate us more on what an abusive relationship is, how to identify an abuser, or how to identify when you are in an abusive relationship. And if there are, I would want you to list or enumerate the various forms of abuse in relationship. So please, 1 minute, ma'am, don't go anywhere. We'll be back just immediately after the break.
Yeah, I believe in Jesus. I believe in the God of worship I claim.
Welcome back to Conversations with PPM. I have with me a very beautiful, well-read and sociable lady, Deaconess Goodness Oze, who is just about to tell us what an abusive relationship is. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be on your show.
Thank you.
I first want to appreciate you for this. I watched your last section on sex toys, masturbation, and divorce. And it was powerful and very interesting.
Thank you, ma'am.
I feel also very honored to be talking on this topic, abusive relationship, because it's very timely. A lot of women and even men are in this abusive relationship, but they are unaware.
Men?
Yes, even men are.
Oh.
So it's something that is very important. The truth is you can't know all about it because it has different forms. It comes in different ways. Sometimes it even looks coated in a way that you won't really know.
Wow.
That this is what you're in.
Coated?
Yes,
coated.
It looks coated. The thing looks like it's love, but it's not.
Wow.
Yes, some people feel they are in an abusive relationship, but they feel their spouse or their partner is protecting them. And that protection is an abuse, but you don't know. So I'm glad we'll be talking a little on it. Definitely, like I told you, we'll not be able to say everything about it in the time I have, but we'll be able to enlighten you so that if you find yourself in such a situation or looks similar to what we're going to say here, you'll definitely understand that you could be in one.
Okay.
First, what is an abuse? You need to know if you're being abused or not. An abuse is when someone treats you with violence, disrespect, force, making you do things against your will, making you live the way you don't want to live. Not that it's bad, but just because the person wants to be in control of you. It just wants you to live the way you live.
Sorry, ma'am. An abuse is when someone treats you with violence.
Yes.
Force, disrespect.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that is it.
Wow, okay.
Then relationship, on the other hand, is the way two or more persons are connected.
Okay.
You understand? So bringing the abuse and the relationship together, that means we can say it is the way in which you treat your spouse, you disrespect your partner, you dishonor your partner, you use force on your partner. And like you said, you want to know forms of an abuse in relationship.
Yes.
We have the physical form. These ones are the ones that are very obvious. You hear people complain, they tell you, my partner hit me, he slapped me, he did this, he did that. That is the one that is obvious. That's why we call it physical abuse, because you can see it clearly that you have an injury on your jaw, you have some marks on your face, you have broken arms, depending on how violent your abuser is. That's the physical one. So that one is very obvious, and it's easy for the abuse to identify that this person is an abuser. Do you understand? But there are other forms that is not visible.
But sorry, ma'am, just before you go on, I have seen some persons in a physical relationship, yet they don't want to leave the relationship.
Yes, that is because the abuser always makes them feel that they will amount to
That's
nothing.
the coating.
without
That's the
them. That's the
coating.
coating.
And some even feel the fact that they are being abused is a sign of love.
Yes, it feels some will tell you he's a jealous lover. You know,
That's why you beat me.
yes, he's a jealous lover. He beats because he beats you for reasons that looks right to you. Yes, he beats you for reasons that looks right to you. What stops you from when you see your girlfriend or your spouse with somebody, and then you calmly ask, if you don't know the person, you calmly ask, who is this person? Instead of just begin to conclude and raise your hand on that person. Why? Because you've told the person, don't go here. Don't
Because
go
it's
there.
what you can do.
Because it's what you can do. You understand? But they are the people who make genuine friends. And why? They do not want you to make friends because they don't want you to even know that you are being abused.
It's true.
Because they know that if you make
will
friends and
sound
you open up
yes, as an eye opener.
and tell your friend that this is what I'm going through,
Yes.
you'll be enlightened and be aware of your situation, and that will make you leave them. So an abuser does not want that. That is why you see that when they start to control you, they even push you away from they stop you from making friends. They try their best to choose your friends for you. They tell you, I don't like this your friend. Why? No reason special, just because they know that this friend could make you aware of the situation.
I actually have an experience, so to speak.
Yes.
I had a friend. She used to be my friend anyway. She was in an abusive relationship, and then when we were like, this guy is beating you, how much are you taking that is worth this damage to your face?
Wow.
The guy would tell her not to associate with us again.
Of course. Why? Because he doesn't want you to be aware. He doesn't
Yes.
want you to know
Yes.
that this thing he's doing to you. You see it as love. You know, attacking someone in the pretext of love. I don't know.
You start blaming yourself. If you say I'm not doing me
and
for
all
not
that,
doing.
yes, and all that. So to make you will remain in that situation. That's why when you see people who are being abused, you'll be wondering, this is clear to you. You have a big injury on your face, yet you are still there. It's because of all this. They make them feel they are the cause of whatever happens to them. I made him beat me. I made him do this. There are people who do worse things to their spouse. And what do? They talk over it. Because that person is not an abuser. They talk about it. But an abuser don't have time to communicate with you. He feels he knows it. He or she knows it all. He feels he wants to always tell you what to do, dictate to you. You understand? Dictating how you should live your life and run your life. And
He feels he owns you.
He owns you, yes. Why? Because he feels you will amount to nothing without him or her. Yes.
Wait, sorry. I don't know. Maybe you would educate me better. Have you ever heard of a case of physical abuse where the woman is beating the man?
Of course.
Should they use powers of bath?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, but there are women who.
I mean that the power
When the man even goes out, you will know. You will know that this man.
The woman is beating him.
Beats the man very well. You will know that this man is being abused at home by a woman.
Did he marry a wrestler?
I don't know. But he will be so timid. If you see men who are being abused, you will know. They will be so quiet and unnecessarily quiet. They can't man up outside. You know
what?
Yes, they can't.
Is it that they don't want to lay their hands or okay? Wait. Okay. Well, wow.
Individual difference. Individual difference. That is it.
Where do they get the strength from to beat men?
The truth is, as we have soft men, so do we. Do we have soft women? Sorry, as we have soft women, so we have soft men.
No, I don't think it's that the man does not want to hit her. Is it a function of laziness or being soft or principle?
I won't really call it being lazy or being soft. Most times, for somebody to be an abuser, he has a lot of power over you. You know, maybe financial power. The possibility that this woman caters more for the family because she's more.
That's why she will slap the man.
So even for the women that are being abused, if a man knows you're well to do, and he knows you can take the next step and leave his house and get somewhere better to stay, if he knows if you step out, you will have something bigger to be doing, he will definitely not abuse you.
I also feel that I have seen a situation where the woman is, so to speak, the breadwinner.
Yes.
But the man beats her up, collects her money, and threatens her that if she leaves, he will come after her.
The truth is, we can't, like I said, this topic is so wide. before you hear people tell you they are in an abusive relationship or that this is what their spouse is doing to them, there's a lot inside. You understand? It could be you don't know what he's holding against the woman. You don't know, because I don't see a reason why you're taking care of the home, you're taking major bills,
Yes.
and the man is still beating you and even telling you that if you move out, that he's going to come after you. Maybe he has something against her. I don't really know. I'm not there, but I'm just trying to say, if you're a sane person,
You
and
should know that
you
this
should
is
know
not
what. Yes, you should know what to do. Unless maybe like we have blackmailers, people will tell you, if you do this, I have this about you, I'm going to share to the world. You know, with that fear alone, the abuser keeps you under his control, continues to dictate for you. Because a free person, I don't think the person will take anything from you, especially when I know that I'm the one who feeds and takes care of the home. Most people who are being abused is because they are handicapped. That is why one of the ways out of abuse is to get something doing. Do you understand? Is to get something doing. Before we go into that,
I had a situation, sorry ma'am, 1 minute.
okay.
I had a situation where this girl was telling me, I want to leave, but if I leave, what I go do? How I want
that
to
is
take
it.
care of myself.
That is it.
Wow.
That is it.
Wow.
And you can take care of yourself, because married or single, you must
I
do
think she has
something.
a child already.
Not the problem. You look for something to do.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
There are
Even if it's POS.
yes, trades you can learn. There are handworks and all that. You start something. Menial job is better than you taking that before your
Yeah, taking
yes,
blow.
yes. So we have this physical one service, the one that is even obvious. There are emotional abuses.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Okay.
where you go through intern. That one self can give you mental disorder. You runs you into depression. That one is even worse than the physical one.
And
Maybe that
my
one
people
is
they
like
call us sense no.
yes, you know, those ones, they use degrading words on their partner, you know, body shaming you, telling you different things, that you're worthless, you're of no use, you bring nothing, you add nothing to the table. You know, there are people who go through such forms of abuse. That
Okay.
the man does not need to beat them, but the words alone. There's some people who tell you, say, better say, just keep quiet, just beat me. Because those words they will use on you when you go into your room, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you want to commit suicide, and you are ashamed because this person has so made you feel you are nothing. Yes, you are in a zero position. Then, and I asked myself, if you feel I'm so worthless and I'm so
What are you doing
with me? And the truth is, there's nobody who is not adding anything in someone else's life. At least if for nothing, you have somebody to shout on.
Exactly. All right, now please, 1 minute. Okay, we'll go to commercial break now. When we come back, you'll be hearing more of the various forms of abuse. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I believe in Jesus. I believe in the God of worship I claim.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Conversations with PPM, and I still have with me the very beautiful and delectable woman of substance in the person of Dickness Sarah Oze. She's been telling us about the various forms of abuse. So please, I would love to make an appeal. I would want you to please follow me on all my social media handles that is scrolling right now on the screen. Ma'am, thank you for your wisdom. Please join me to celebrate her wisdom. Wow. So you just talked about emotional abuse, ma'am.
Yeah.
Wow. So what other forms of abuse? Do we have any other form of abuse?
Yes, of course, we have a lot of them. Just emotional and physical are just two. We have financial abuse.
Financial abuse?
Yes, where a spouse or a partner has this entitlement mentality.
Okay.
Yes, they want to own what you have. They want to use your finances, what you make, how they like.
Is it wrong in marriage?
Yes, I would say it's wrong in marriage, because we're supposed to come to an understanding of whatever we are bringing to the table. Maybe like we can say, okay, you are bringing 70%, and I'm bringing 30, or we can bring 60 and bringing 40.
Mama, that percent is not the
one for Nigeria. As the case may be, who earns more?
Mama, that percent is not the one for Nigeria.
The truth is, who earns more can decide to support the family.
Mama, not to support you.
No, I'm going. That's the truth. Take it or leave. There are women that their husbands have totally left the house management.
But I want to believe that financial abuse should be when the man is abusing the woman's money. But not when the woman, what is mine is yours now.
I know that what is mine is yours. So is what is yours is.
But
women always want to accept that.
For the woman's part, What is mine is yours, but it's still mine.
That
But
means
for the
that means you
man,
don't want to have a beautiful home.
but for the
The
man,
truth
like,
is,
what is yours is mine.
no,
It's
everybody
ours.
understand. I fully understand that the major bills
Mm.
are supposed to be catered for by the
Mm.
man. But in a case where you as the woman earn small, you earn better than the man, what do you do?
No, that's just a sin of wisdom. You know
It's a
that.
thing of wisdom. That's the thing. But where it becomes an abuse is where the man is doing something, the woman too is doing something, and the man still wants to take everything that belongs to the woman to his
No,
own
that's
side,
nonsense.
and vice versa. You understand? Even for the woman, you are doing something you know you can take care of. No, it's a serious matter, but it doesn't look like an abuse, but it is. You know very well that you can take care of yourself. You're using your own money to solve your own family problems, and you're leaving the man to do both his own. You're leaving the man to do both his own and your own.
No, that's actually not fair.
That's
No,
not
but the
fair.
truth is, Mama, you know, when men actually, you know, bring in, like, for example, they give you 20,000 naira to cook, or they give you 10,000 naira to cook. You know
Yes.
that you will add your 15,000.
Yes, you add your 15,000, but he did not see it. So sometimes it's better you are doing what he's seeing, because the man will just be eating and believes the market situation is favorable.
Exactly.
So, like I heard,
And now say my wife used to cook with snail with 10,000 naira. She used to cook snail stew.
snail stew, and he'll be so happy. And when he goes to eat, you say, okay, don't you go to an eatery? Didn't you see how much you were served? He will tell you an eatery makes money. That is why they sell their things costly, because they need to pay shop rent, they need to pay workers and all that. That's why it's costly. So he believes that 10,000 naira he gave to you was
able to
enough
cook
to
snail
solve that.
stew.
So you either you tell him, or begin to support in things he can see. Or like when he gives you, when you write your list of 20,000, he gives you 10,000, and then everything is available. So automatically he knows the 10,000 naira extra was added by you. But if you just keep mute,
Mama, men know they know anything added in food is for the stomach. Oh, they don't know it. Oh. Anything added in food can never be visible.
everything
It's better
can
you
be-
buy fuel, oh, they will appreciate it more.
can you buy fuel?
Can I buy fuel?
Can you buy fuel? The truth is,
Or buy pure water. They will appreciate it
the truth
more.
is when you cook your soup, you know that one can even last you for 3 to 4 days.
Yes, not a
But
week.
the fuel in a day is gone, and he might
And
still
if you
not
say that Tuesday, but
you can afford not to go anywhere, but you can't afford not to eat a day.
true.
So
true,
I think
true,
that kitchen that has been given to us, we just maintain.
No, I
it.
like my role. Oh,
And
bring
so,
the
yeah.
money. Wake me up by 4 that you want to eat. I will wake up to cook. Wake me by 3 to
true.
wash your boxers. I will do it.
You will do it.
But just bring the money when I need it.
Anyway, it depends on how capable your partner is.
Yeah.
Everything depends on the capability of the person. If you know this person can handle such cases and you fine. You do it that way, but not when you see that this person is not
He's
financially
struggling.
okay. You still begin to stress the person to do
And
more
you
than
have
necessary.
entitlement
That is
mentality.
an abuse. Some women will go as far as talking the man down, that you cannot do one or
Because
two
of
things.
money.
Or yes, comparing even the man with their friend's husband.
No,
and
no,
all
no,
that.
that's
That is
rubbish.
that's financial abuse.
True.
You're actually
True.
abusing the man financially because
True.
you cannot afford.
True.
Some will tell you, we be man, look at my friend husband, bought her this, bought her
Why
that.
you not marry her?
bought her- He did not see you marry. But you are there. You are not even qualified to marry that one. You marry the one that suits you, and you're complaining.
You marry
All
your
those things
level.
are abusive.
I
When the
am being
man-
greedy.
when the man goes out, what he sees in himself is what the wife have told him of
It's
himself.
true. True.
That you be man. So when he goes out, he won't even act like a man.
True.
And for the women part, where the man will just tell them, everything you make, submit to me. Everything you make, you submit to me. It's
Well, even
very
biblically, is that right?
no, you know, you were told you bring whatever you show. That's a normal thing. Your husband is supposed to know maybe what
He's
you
supposed to
earn and
bring
all that.
no.
But as he knows, if you have a joint account, you're bringing 10,000 a month. He is bringing 20 in a month. We're keeping for kids' school fees. If you people are not doing the joint accounting, when there's bills in the house, you know you're sharing it. If it's 70-30 and all that.
On 95.5.
In Nigeria, one person alone cannot solve problem. Cannot help you in Nigeria. Oh. Only one man cannot
No,
solve the
95.5 is still good.
no, 95.5 is bad. We can do 70-30.
No, that's too
depending
much.
on the income of the woman.
That's
If
too
not,
much.
it's supposed to be even be 40-60.
It's supposed to be 100-0.
Wow, that's what we are. The Bible says we should be helpmates.
Yes,
We have to support them.
True,
So
true.
if you're going to make it 100-0, where is that support?
No.
The support is not just to
No,
clean the
like,
house.
do you know
and
the prayer you are praying for him to find favor?
you will keep praying.
That's
The favor is for your own good too now. Is it just for the man's good? If he finds favor,
Mama,
you
leave that
can
100
always
zero. Just leave that 100
let's leave it at 70-30 for a normal couple. But if you are in a situation where the man cannot, what will you do? Will you be looking at the house? Will you not give your children food? Will you not struggle to pay their fees? Life must go on, believing that there will be a better tomorrow.
True.
And that's if you have an appreciative man.
True.
It's not the one that you will still be doing all these things, he will still be beating you and be insulting
No,
you.
God
on it.
forbid.
Because there are men like that. The woman, that anger says that the woman is even the one that has the money to solve some
Which kind of
problems.
local champion with that?
You know, it's not a banger. You've not seen cases like that. He's just angry that the ability
Very unhappy.
what he's supposed to be. I fully understand that. That's the emotion too. And if you can make your husband or spouse or partner come out of that state,
Is she
it's really
responsible
good.
for his laziness?
I'm not really saying she's responsible for his laziness, but if you don't put it to him that he's not really doing as he ought to do, you feel better. Because some women, they'll be doing it, announcing it to the kids.
So how should she handle that kind of situation?
Such a situation, what do? You don't enter. You say you don't enter now. You got a marriage.
No.
And see how to. You will be praying and be talking to him. If possible, say look for what he can
What
do.
if he tells you he doesn't want to do? That is beneath his status.
I don't think any man. Which one is beneath his status? You are statusless to me now. How can you say it's beneath your status? You can't feed your family and beneath your status. I think everything is when you do it with love. It's when you do it harshly. You know the men with that their ego. When you do it harshly, your mates they carry concrete. Oh. You know women will say that your mates they carry concrete.
I don't do one thing make a dog so.
If you do that, if you bring the concrete job for him, he won't. But if you pet him and make him feel good about the job, he will carry that concrete with pride.
True.
You understand?
You even can give him food there.
Of course, you know men, they like it when their women praise them very well, even in 0 level.
Sorry, I'm just remembering. You are statusless.
Of course, you are statusless now. What are you trying to? Where is your pride?
When my mate will not see me.
No,
you don't have mates.
food, not think of that one again. No, you don't have mates again. That mate. Your mates are in that place want to take you to. So that's that for financial.
Okay,
We
man.
also have this reproductive abuse that most people don't even know. When it comes to the conception issues and all that, you know, there are situations, or there are couples who, like for me, when I was even getting married, myself and my husband, we didn't even discuss number of kids.
Okay.
We're too busy with the marriage preparations because we didn't really cut for a long time. So we're not into how many kids. We're just leaving that to God. We didn't even talk about it. How many kids are we having and all that, because everything is to us. But a lot of people do that. How many kids will we want to have? They plan their marriage. I'm not against it. It's actually the best. But while you plan, like we always know, man propose and God dispose. But when you get into the marriage, some people who have planned to have 4, 5 kids, 2, 3, 4, when they even go into the marriage, said it takes the grace of God to even get one.
True.
There's some too that even plan for one. When they get pregnant, it comes out twin. So what will you do? Will you throw one away? So everything is in the hands of God. But some people still use this to abuse their partner. Maybe you want more, and the woman is unable to because of health challenges.
Should she die?
Some men do not understand that.
No, that's selfish.
They begin to complain.
No.
Begin to complain. Till now begin to make the woman, how come?
So you not say let her just try and risk her life.
She continued
Because of who?
And it has taken the lives of him.
Exactly. The more person.
Of course, and they
I
don't
will drag your
understand.
daughters here.
Of course, and they don't understand that it's an abuse.
No.
Reproductive abuse. No, but people hardly understand that it's also a form of abuse. When the man tells you, not even, it's not like you didn't put him into the picture of what you're going through. Medically, you go with him and all that, and he won't tell you. He will just tell you, you can't have a child. I will go outside and go and get you. You know, threatening
Can you
the
imagine the
woman as
nonsense?
if it's her fault.
No, that's
it's a very
selfish.
big.
Is it that she has never had one before?
She has one. I'm just giving an illustration.
Yes,
you
yes,
have
yes.
one, but the man you both have agreed that you're going to have three.
No. That's
You understand?
selfish.
Some again comes with the sex issue. You have girls, or you have boys.
Not be waiting you get you bring. You're just a carrier.
Oh, you think that not all people, not everybody is enlightened to know that is what the man
Then
gives
she should
to you. That,
educate him now.
if he refuses to be educated,
Then he should go. He should go and blame himself.
if we continue to say it this way, people will not. They won't still know how to come out of the situation they are in, because men don't accept. You know very well that men.
They don't believe that they have issues.
They are always, everything is mommy, everything is the woman, everything is auntie,
It's
everything
true.
is madam. But they've forgotten that they have a bigger part to play when it comes to this reproduction. Sometimes even what they give to the women self block a lot of things
True.
in the woman.
True.
But they don't know. But everything is this woman. Everything is this woman. Men have so many challenges reproductively. Why would I put it? But they are most of them are unaware because they hardly even want to go to the hospital.
True.
If there's
They
any
would never.
conception issues, let the woman just be going.
Yeah,
When
I
the
have a
doctor calls
case like that. The man told her, I have children before. You are the one that has not given birth before. Go to the hospital. The woman went to the hospital.
And she was
Doctor
fine.
said, it's just a very insignificant fibroid that is there. He said, you can even have twins with this. He said, very insignificant. He said, doctor said, I can even take in. You go for checkup. He said, lie. She was saying, you go and check yourself. The next thing, the guy got angry. I said, I will not.
They don't. They have to go.
Until now, they've not been
They've not
able
been able to have a child. And he will not be too bothered though because he already has.
He already has now.
And that's another form of abuse again because you already have.
That's
Me,
selfishness.
I should stay without having. You don't want to work with me, so we'll find a solution to our problems. That's very bad. It will kill the woman's self-esteem. It will kill her.
She'll quit old now.
Of course, now she's thinking about
time
the
is
situation.
going and all that.
On. But he, even at 80, 70, 80,
He can
still with 16, 17 money day. You know the situation, the country we are in.
Yes, sir.
And how it goes. So that is another form of abuse that people are not aware of.
Wow.
So we have so many of them, but maybe because of time, we might not be able to.
Yes. So,
discuss all
ma'am,
of them,
please, how do we now identify that you're in an abusive relationship? Because many people many people don't know when it's getting abusive. How do they now identify the abuse in the relationship?
The truth
And
is-
what should they do? What's
No.
the way out?
Yeah, the truth is, anything that deprives you of your peace and your joy, and also limits the actualization of your full potentials, is abuse to me.
Okay.
Immediately you see that you're losing your peace, you're losing your joy, you're losing your freedom, you're losing your
Sanity.
You cannot really, because there are a lot in women, but because they're in an abusive relationship, they can't even
Identify.
they can't even do as they are supposed to live, as they ought to live.
True.
Because anytime you find yourself in such situation, just know that you are in an abusive relationship. You want to talk, let you talk. Controlling everything that concerns you, controls where you are, controls your the friends you make,
even your phone.
Friends, some people go ahead as much as hacking their spouse's phone now. You want to find out everything. They even make. I've seen someone who made his girlfriend's friend on Facebook his own friend too. You understand?
Just to be
getting information of
the
about the
girlfriend.
lady. Yes. So that's
one level of childishness.
That's crazy to me. You make my friend your own friend, not because we just want to be friends. You make them because you want to monitor me. That is very bad. But that one is but some people
height of insecurity.
He's so jealous. That's what women used
to
say.
They say it's what you love, you are jealous about.
He's jealous of me. Doesn't want. I don't see it as jealousy. I see it as
abuse.
Yes, very serious one. But people don't know. So that is it. When anything that deprives you of your joy and your peace and your freedom, you're in an abusive relationship. That's how to know it. With all those forms we have said, a man that's body shaming you, you should know emotionally you are getting drained.
No, sorry, man. Just to cut you short now. When I'm actually envisaging some things, and it's getting me quite emotional at this point. When it gets to that stage, what's the way out? How do they seek help? How do they come out of it?
The first step is to be aware that you are in this.
Sorry, excuse me.
Because some are not aware they are in this. But if they can realize, self-realization, if you realize that you are in an abusive relationship, then we can help you. But if you don't realize, that's why when you finish advising them, they still go back to the man. Because they don't even realize that. They'll be like, she don't understand. My man is not the same thing with her own. You can't run my relationship the way you're running your own. We are two different people. If you continue to have that kind of mentality, then that means you don't want a way out. But if you are able to realize that this man or this woman is abusing me, then all these other options will be given can help you.
Okay.
If you're able to realize first, fine, then you seek help from counselors who will talk to you. You get something doing. After you get something doing, you go to people who can, people who can talk to you. Aside the counselors, there are people who you can talk to, people who are very, exposed and have heard cases like this, you talk to them. Supportive family members, you talk to them. Your pastor, those who are the Christians, you go to church, you discuss with your pastor, he prays with you and all that. These are ways you can come out of an abusive relationship. You pray. And the thing is, everybody needs to know this. You leave the relationship, delete the person's number immediately. So that you don't have anything to do with that man again. Delete his number. And some, like you just said, that there's a lady who you said the man said he will come after you. If you see that there's threat to life, you involve the legal. You involve legal means immediately as soon as you see there is threat to life. By the time police hold him, or he's been arrested or summoned to court, he will know that this relationship is over. Because truly, like I've spoken to somebody who told me the boyfriend almost killed her when she tried to leave. Boyfriend. So I now told her, I said, go straight and report him to the police.
Almost killed her.
Some of them will even be threatening you. If you leave me, I'm going to kill myself. Yeah. You can't be abusing me in the pretext of love, you know. He said he will kill himself if I leave you. I don't want anybody's blood to be on my head. What if you die in the process? That's what you should think. What if you die in the process and he is alive? You will still get another girlfriend and still move on.
Yes, sir. You will use another girl to wipe his tears.
If you immediately you talk to people, prepare put legal actions immediately in place and report him. Tell him this guy is threatening my life, or this lady is threatening my life. And then you will see that even if he gets a letter or a note, or I don't know how they all these are legal things from them, and tell you, if anything happens to this lady,
he'll sign an undertaking.
If anything happens to this lady, you'll be held responsible. He will totally leave you. Delete his contact totally and move on with your life. And before you go into any other relationship, make sure you heal properly. Develop yourself so that another madman will not see you, or another mad woman will not see you. Because like we always say, you attract your like. If you are this violent lady, automatically you might attract a violent man, because you both will understand yourself. Because there's a way, that's why compatibility comes in. There's a kind of person you will see that will approach you. We're not compatible. Me and this guy shouts too much.
They shout.
I can't. You just see the person just tell you, we can't do this. But it takes you to be a buruburu person to even find somebody like that. I still know that there are cases where there are exceptionals.
Do you know that when I was in school, I had an acquaintance, and he was in a violent relationship. Violent to the extent that him and the girl, they go break bottle, they choke themselves.
Jesus.
They go choke themselves, carry each other, go hospital, baby, no verse, and you know what you made me do. No, be you start and you are sorry now. Let the girl suspect that the boyfriend is with you. She will come and meet you. Now you won't go meet my boyfriend now. The next day she will tear her dress, go stark naked, and start chasing you. So people start fighting naked.
To me, that's madness. No, not everybody is normal.
I don't know if they're still married, but I know they ended up getting married.
Like that?
They say they've been through a lot together. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if they're still married, but I know that they ended up getting married.
Wow, the love is that strong. I hope they didn't take any oaths, because
I just even pray that one person does not kill the other person in marriage.
And there will be one of the cases we are dealing with in Nigeria.
But but again, I think I met a friend who was telling me that they said no, they don't calm down. No, they just said no, those are childish things that they don't even do that.
So they grew over time, and that's if you are lucky to be alive to grow with time.
True,
that is it. But if you are not lucky and you die away, what will you be saying today? So all these talks are for you. If you know you can, that's why you are there.
But in the case of marriage now, what do you advise that they should do?
When one is already married, there's little you can do, which is to keep praying. Try your best to talk to your spouse. Like we say, in every relationship or marriage, communication is key and power. So you should always talk. I don't like this thing you do. Could it be anything I do that gets you this agitated and make you do the things you do? Person might explain to you, I don't want to see you with friends. I don't want to. Then you could curtail those things, so that with time, as he grows, as she grows, as he gets matured, as you get matured, you begin to understand yourself and begin to calm down in marriage. And when you see that it's not working, you still move away. Yes, even in marriage, you can move away. The covenant of marriage, of life, is greater than the covenant of marriage. So if it's life-threatening in the marriage, and you've tried some measures, like trying to put yourself in order to see that you don't do things that makes him or her angry, and he still didn't stop, he just wants to see you unhappy or see him unhappy, you quit. You call it a quit. You go your way, I go my way.
But-
so that everybody will be alive.
It's true.
That is the truth.
It's
Everybody
true.
will be alive to tell the story. Yes, so
Very true,
to tell
very-
the story to the generations following.
I think that's for physical abuse, but
Yeah.
for emotional abuse, how do you advise a woman, like the wife now, or the husband, to be able to handle it? Because this thing when you talk now, true, I have someone who is really emotionally abused. The wife gives him timetable for sex. She will tell him, we only have sex twice a week, Wednesdays and so time, only one round.
And what's her reason?
Nothing. She doesn't just like him.
She doesn't just like it.
Yes.
Wow.
She
wow,
doesn't
wow.
like him.
She doesn't like him.
Mm.
And she's married to him.
Mhm.
How?
He was nice then. I think she left a relationship and she wanted to heal fast. She used him as a rebound and they got married.
And that's the very wrong thing people do.
And now, do you know, to the extent that if he shouts on her, she goes to her ex's house.
Oh, that woman is not ready for marriage.
And the man will appeal.
She's not ready for marriage.
The woman is not far. The woman is in Agbo here. The man will beg. Call me, I will go and beg. There was even a
What?
time she cheated.
Really?
Yes. The man found out. We were all querying. At the end of the day, she told the man she does not want again. No. I say Nagbo here is not far. She told the man she does not want again. No. Now we can't join the man. They beg her to come back.
What are you begging her for?
The man wants to
The
die
woman
now.
who is cheating.
The man wants to die. So that
Wow.
man now is seriously emotionally abused. You know, you could just tell the wife, honey, I'm in Port Harcourt now, but I want to come. I've booked a hotel in Asaba. I want you to come and meet me in the hotel. I want us to spend weekend together. She'll tell him, I beg, I'm tired. I have better things to do. I'm meeting customers. I can't come.
So what is he still doing with her?
That's it. He's madly in love with her, but he is emotionally abused. In that kind of situation, what do you advise him to do? Narim.
Well, I will just say it as it is because for me, I don't know how deep he is in love with this lady or how. I think
At some point, I found a
it's
word
now
for
beyond
juju.
love. Yes, it's becoming crazy. You know, where the woman
Yes.
is cheating on you, a woman cheating. You know, I know women do cheat. Those who don't, I know they do cheat. But
Women of easy virtue.
women of the years, they do cheat, but this one cheating and is not even remorseful. You know, the man is still begging. So I want to really know if there's more to it than
It's just what I know.
because
I don't follow
is
the
she
man.
the
go
one
there.
feeding the man or is she the
For
one
where?
texting for him? So
Someone that will tell the man, she has a boutique. She will tell the man, I want you to stock this shop with 3 million. If not, I'm not coming back. She will go to a
and the
hotel
man will
and stay.
stop.
Go
with it.
borrow money, take stock her shop.
Wow.
I say my husband is even disgusted.
She looks like she's the man in the marriage to me. Oh, she's not
Exactly.
like the man in the marriage.
Exactly.
And with that, I will tell her boldly that she will not really enjoy what marriage is because there's some kind of joy, self, and peace that comes with seeing your man at the top.
Her
And
ex
seeing
is
your
in
man.
Asaba. Yeah, if the man offend her, you come in your ex house. They leave her, but come in your ex house.
And the truth is that we have to tell how you have to talk to the ex. They need to send somebody
Not
to
today.
talk to the ex.
Not today. He says
Stop.
he wants to marry her.
She send her away now.
That he wants
Go
to
and meet
marry
who
her.
she loves. If I'm to counsel that man, I will tell him to just move on.
Exactly.
You know when you see somebody,
the height of disrespect.
you know,
is
yes, the
much.
height of just seeing somebody treating you anyhow. Let her go back to the ex and let me see how the ex will treat her half the way the husband is treating her. It's because you know what you the thief, nine they sweet you where you think say. So now that the ex is stealing her from the man, he feels
He looks-
he
there's
looks
so
interesting
much.
and sweet. As soon as she packs to his house and stays for 2, 3, 4 months, that thing that made them ex will come back and ex high again from the marriage.
True.
That's one thing women don't know.
True.
That your ex you feel is so good. What made him your ex shows you people cannot be.
True.
This one ended up marrying you. You shouldn't think that that's your ex. If you people were married, that you won't ex. Try it and go back to him and see that thing that irritated you years ago will come back to irritate
True.
you again. So if I would advise that lady, she needs to bring her head together, look for somebody who will advise her properly. She prayed to God and change her ways and go back and stay quietly with her husband before it's too late.
Finally,
And the day that
ma.
man's
Okay.
day will break, the day the sun will set, she will look for where to hide her face. She won't see.
True. Very
That
true.
is just what I would
Sorry, I just remembered I posted on my platform that we were going to have this topic of abuse, and someone posted, I asked a question. I'm charging my phone now, otherwise I would have read it.
Okay.
The person asked me, and I want to quote her or paraphrase the quote now. She said, "Ma'am, is there anything like sexual abuse? If there is, what is the remedy?" So I'm asking you the question.
There's sexual abuse. That's why I said we can't mention all of them. Maybe if we come back again, but I'll quickly take it.
Please,
to the
1
question.
minute. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
Yeah, I believe in Jesus. I believe in the God of worship I claim.
Welcome back, and this is Conversations with PPM. Thumbs up to my subscribers, and please, I would want to appeal that you follow me on all social media handles. I'm here again with the delectable and beautiful Goodness Ode, a woman who has committed herself to educating and enlightening the girl child. And we're here still talking on abusive relationships. The question now is there anything like sexual abuse? And what is the remedy out of sexual abuse? Over to you, ma'am. We celebrate your wisdom.
Yes, thank you very much, ma. Thank you. For sexual abuse, it's also a very common one, yet people don't really know it's a form of abuse. Where
Neglected.
you could get a spouse of which that was sexually neglected, sexually starved. You know, the man does not just want to have anything to do with her sexually. The women just don't want to have anything sexually to do with the man. Some want to just have their way with you without the foreplay, without anything. Just it's like what you said, that one gives her husband timetable. You know, he just comes and today is Monday. Let's do this. Sex is supposed to come as
It's supposed to be love making.
thank you. You know, it's supposed to come like natural. It's supposed to be a natural thing
express
when
your
you are
feelings.
Yes, when you are with your spouse, you always want to do this. You always want to end your affection with love making. But when it becomes an abuse, it's when you discover that the man just goes into the woman, or the woman just climbs the man and
No, that one,
Then-
that one, I don't agree. That one, not the
But
work.
today,
You know, go work.
they just want to
No,
get
the truth
their
is,
way
it's
and come down.
actually easier with women than men, because the men, you need to do one or two so that the promise of God will stand.
Some women don't even care whether he stand or he no stand. They know
How
how
they
to.
will condom.
Then for people who are in that situation, they know how they get it done. That is
If
the
it's
truth.
not standing on the promises, there's no road to Jerusalem.
And you know, naturally, the men, so far there is something, it comes on. It's easier to turn a man on than to turn a woman.
I was actually thinking it's easier for a man than a woman.
No, of course.
Easier for a woman than a man.
No,
because the woman are just
it's-
straight way to Galilee.
No,
but the
yes,
woman needs to
that
stand
is
on
why
the promise of God.
we term it as rape. Why? Because the place is already open. You understand? But it's easier for the woman will not get wet. That's how you have those cases of bruises and all that. And I've seen a man who he doesn't care about wetness. He doesn't lack KY gel.
Okay.
Yes, he doesn't care whether you are wet or you're dry. He
Just
just
the problem,
speaks.
too much of lubricant will even dry the place.
Do the man care? He doesn't care.
So
He
that's
doesn't care how
good.
he treats the wife. He just rubs anything he rubs on her and then goes in.
So that's wicked now.
That's of course that's an abuse. That's the abuse we're talking of. Sexual abuse. You just
She won't enjoy it now.
You're as good as raping the woman, because that's why I'm saying the men, it's easier to get them done. A man could just see a lady's.
But I'm trying to say that
And she's
it's hard to many men want to even be raped because it's hard. It's hard to rape a man. Oh.
Well,
I want to.
no, the truth is you don't need
No,
to you
you
don't
don't
need to
need
hold
to.
it. You know, when I'm talking of this
Okay.
sexual abuse does not mean maybe it's a rape. When it's a rape case, there's struggle. But even though there's no struggle in sexual
Without
abuse, because
consent.
we are a couple, it's without consent.
Okay.
But a couple, you know, you fight will not come in. You are just not interested and you don't care. But I've talked to some women that when their husband is making love to them, their face is this way. Let him just do what he wants to do and let me go out. You understand? So such cases too is with the man. So it's not like you need to hold him down.
Okay,
He's
okay.
just not interested in making love to you. And by the time you know what it is now, you just get one or two with him, the man definitely will just get erected.
Not for all. Oh.
Definitely there will be exceptions, but you know, I'm trying to say that it's easier to get a man turned on than a woman. Before a woman gets wet,
I don't want, but everything they answer. Okay.
but you know the men, I know before you knock some important areas, everything might come up.
True.
For some men, except the one who poverty, you know, sometimes when money is involved, man is thinking house rent, he's thinking school fees, thinking that, and you are trying to give him something, it might not work at all. But some who will just see you and is not interested, but everything just goes. There are sometimes we are in marriage, sometimes our husbands come back very tired, very exhausted, but you as the woman, you're at home, you didn't go to work that day, or you didn't have much to do, and you're just in the mood. Before one or two touches, it's already erected and you just enjoy yourself, and he just pats you because you already understand that he's tired and he can't do much, but he knows my wife is in the mood. He just touches you and then everything is fine. That is a different
So
thing.
when is it an abuse, ma'am?
When it's an abuse is when it's not consensual. I'm not interested, he's not interested. Not interested as in he's tired or anything. I just don't want to. I just don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, there are people like that. There are some people who here in marriage 6 months, my husband has not touched me. You will
I've heard
interview
of 2 years.
two, you can imagine 2 years, so it doesn't come. And you ask them, did your husband travel? No, he's around. So if he's not sleeping with you, if he's not touching you,
I had a lady that she went to the hospital. She was having premenopausal signs.
Yeah.
She went to the hospital and the doctor asked her, "Is your husband abroad?" She said, no, but he's within the country. He said, you need to get him to come over so you have sex more frequently. I think because they are not having sex frequently,
Yes.
her body is beginning to
Get to menopause before time.
yes, it's signaling the body that there is
Yes.
no activity again.
Going on.
So
Wow.
this month she'll see her period, next month she won't see, the other month she won't see, the other one she will see. So
And
she
she should
begins
be
to
in her
have
late 30s.
no early 30s.
Early 30s.
Yes.
Wow.
But because I even have 2 women like that. Another one, the husband is not around. You see the fact that she's always at times she will not see her period for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months.
Wow.
Because there's
That is
no
why men, they
constant.
actually need to be enlightened and know that this sex thing is not just about
Ma, which would you
pleasure.
prefer? Would you not prefer? How would you stay with how would you stay with a partner for 2 years and you will not have intercourse? Is it not better you rape her?
to rape the man.
Is it not better the man who rapes her than to just leave her hanging for years?
She didn't. She wants the sex now. Is she saying she doesn't want?
No, she wants it.
So what? There's no need for rape there if she wants it now.
I'm just
There's
trying
no
to say,
need-
even if he hates her,
Yes.
make him wear mask like I'm robber. Make
Instead
him
of
not
just
see her
leaving the
face.
man like a
Do you
lover. But
understand?
the truth is, if you are in such situation, you need to talk to his family members about
How
it. You
many
report
can
him.
open their mouth and
No, it don't reach. It don't bad with that. Oh. 2 years. They, so how do they make babies? Or they are true. They are done making babies.
The one I
And
know, she has
the
3
truth
kids.
is, people should not see sex in marriage as
Just for reproduction.
Reproduction is very wrong. It's very wrong. Sex, love making unites the couple. It reaffirms the love you have for your wife or for your husband. So I don't see a reason why you should be in the same house. Even if you travel, people who love their wife, who know what marriage is, like commitment, your wife comes there to see them.
Do you understand?
Or they come to see the wife, even if it's weekend or monthly.
Do you understand?
Depending on the nature of
Even if
their
it's twice
job.
a month.
At least let the person get to know that yes, I have
My
someone.
husband,
But
yes.
it's very wrong, totally wrong for you to say 5-6 months. You as the man, can you stay? Because you know the woman, most women will
not
you
go
the
out.
man, will you? Is it because there's a crown or a tag on women's head, so to speak, that you feel you can do as you do and they will remain? These days now, women are blowing their minds. So
Yeah, I'm telling
they are
you.
blowing their
So
minds.
in that
So it's
situation,
very
what do you
wrong.
advise, ma'am?
And what our advice is, she has to open up. So if she's that shame, may they not say me, may they not say me, that's what is killing a lot of women. You open up, tell people, tell trusted people, persons like who the man listens to. You should have a friend, you should have a close family, the in-laws are there, your in-laws are there, his mom, his dad. Is anybody you can talk to? This is what I'm going through. It's a family thing, so they shouldn't bring him outside. If you have a pastor, you go to your pastor. It's a spiritual thing, it shouldn't go outside. If you have a counselor, you talk to your counselor. It's a professional thing, it won't go outside. So you understand? So you should be specific about the people you're going to discuss this matter with, and you are sure to get a positive result. And
What if it does not come?
does not come for the sessions?
What if the result does not come?
If the result does not, we need to know what is it about you that the man does not just want to, while
Okay.
you are working on the man, you still work on yourself. That is why women are also advised to take good care of themselves. Like we all know that the men are moved by what they see. Women, as soon as they get married, the pressures of taking care of the home and the
But
child,
when I
the new
was
life.
talking to that lady who actually asked me to, I spoke with her on phone, and I was telling her, are you sure you're not doing something wrong? Are you sure you're, not say you lose guard, you're not a package,
Most time it's something not known to them.
At the end of the day, she said, since I noticed it, I started trying my best. She said, but my husband tell me that for once in 2 years, I've not looked attractive to him.
You see it. That is the thing. You've not looked attractive. And the men, communication is key in every relationship.
So she
and she
posts her
wasn't looking
picture.
attractive to you. Why didn't you
She
tell her?
posts her pictures every time on status. She says, see, I beat today, oh, so you will not say I did not. Oh. Do you understand? Someone who is trying
to live up.
So, yes. So I just told her, I told her anyway, I told her, don't ask him.
Okay.
I said, because for me, I will never beg for sex.
No,
God,
no,
it
no,
will
no,
not go
no,
bad,
no,
so
it's not good.
God forbid. I said I will
No,
never
you're not
beg for
supposed to
sex.
beg for sex. It's your conjugal right.
Do you
You're not
understand?
supposed to beg for it. It's your right. It's your obligation. As well, how will I put it?
It's your right.
It's your right to get satisfaction from your husband.
So
Just-
if after speaking to the man he still does not obey, because I'm very sure she would watch this,
Yeah.
what would you advise her to do?
She calls the man and tell him, what do you want? Marriage is for this, for that, for that, for that. She states it. What do you want us to do? Is that you're no longer interested in me? If he's no longer interested in her, she moves on.
Okay.
For me, she moves on. Let him
Because
tell
people
you.
don't understand the
You cannot
importance of
just
sex in marriage.
Yes, and it's a very
People
important.
don't understand it.
80% of marriage life should be sex.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
True.
What else do you want to do again? Everybody works. Single and married works. So what exactly is marriage if it's not companionship?
True.
And
And it helps to build memories.
very well, and
And
it's
helps to-
healthy,
yes.
naturally healthy, both for the man and the woman.
True.
The bad news is that the man will remain healthy because he's having it outside, but you, the woman, you are not. Some women, because like I told you, women now they have,
They don't cut you.
Yeah,
Follow.
because the men are making the thing becoming unbearable for them.
True.
That is why you see them doing it to their friend, and the woman still finding out that not that you just don't have the time to have sex, you don't want to have it with me. You understand? That is the anger now. It's not like you don't want to, because they've caught these men maybe through their phones. They've seen that they're cheating. The one or two moves have made them understand that this man is seeing someone else. So that anger is now what is pushing the women outside. Because if maybe the man is just out of it, maybe financial issues, home issues, and all that is disturbing him, the woman might understand and still keep herself. But maybe she discovers that not that you are not at it, you just don't want to have it with me. You see them go haywire. So I advise the men too to put themselves in check. Put yourself in the woman's shoes. If I'm being abandoned like that, I know men who get
They're not going
angry that any day the wife even tells them today is not. You see them in the morning itself to answer greeting a problem. To answer greeting a problem in the morning. If that night you just make some small sign of I'm tired in the morning, when you greet them, they answer you with their nose. Yes, a lot happen like that. They answer you with their nose. So the next day, just tell yourself, when this man comes back from work, I'll just make myself available.
It's true.
And we should cut that thing that women are always making marriage to work. The thing
It's for the both of them.
It's for the both of us.
Yes.
Women are always trying to see that marriage works. Let me keep my own. The home is for both of us. Even if biblically I am to build it, the home is for both of us.
If you're not
And
giving
to
better building material, what are you
to
going to
build
use?
it, you are the leader. Lead me to be able to
Give me better
direct
building
me,
material.
be a good director.
Be a good pilot.
guide, so that I'll be able to help you build it. So don't look at it that you're supposed to build your home. A foolish woman is one that has destroyed her home. If you give me some kind of energy, I will forget my intelligence
It's true.
and become foolish. But if you help me to and lubricate my wisdom, it will function well. So that is one thing men need to understand. So our prayer is that God will see women through in marriage.
Amen.
And also help the men too to be able
Especially
to
the ones that they are beating.
that beating owner. You have no other solution. And the truth is, if you have tried once to leave and you failed, instead of to kill yourself or to die there, try again.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you, ma'am.
celebrate your wisdom. You are not just beautiful outside, you are very beautiful inside.
Thank you
It's
so much,
very,
ma. And so are
it's
you
very
too.
difficult to see this combination of beauty and brains.
Wow.
I appreciate you so much. Thank
you
you.
very much, ma'am.
Thank you, people. This is Dickness Goodness Sarah Ozie. Very beautiful, very intelligent. I'm sure you must have enjoyed the session. And it was thrilling having her. I celebrate you. Please let's celebrate her wisdom one more time.
Thank you very much.
much.
I look forward to coming on your show. some other time.
Definitely. Thank you
Alright.
very much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Please subscribe to my channel and goodbye.